Hello, good morning. This is video log entry 80 or 67. Yeah, 67. And currently it is 7:30 a.m. CST. Yeah, the craziest thing happened yesterday. I was going on a walk as usual, a little bit earlier in comparison to what I'm accustomed to do because I usually go on walks at 11, but I decided to go on a walk at 10 because of some things maybe people know. I don't feel like verbalizing it right now. Anyways, yeah, I mean, like, I was just walking, I kind of, like, I don't know, I did a weird thing where I was like, I kind of wanted an adventure, and I said that, and I looked up, and I kept saying that. I was like, I kind of want something exciting to happen right now. And 30 minutes later, I wouldn't say I don't know if it's exciting. I didn't want to call it an inconvenience or anything like that. But 30 minutes later, there was this guy that he like pulled his quad or something, and he had a deformed foot. So he was trying to get back to his apartment complex because he was hurting and he fell, and his hand was bleeding because I think his hand scraped against the sidewalk and whatnot. So I had to help him get back, but I couldn't do it myself because I couldn't carry him, and I had this other guy that was like working on one of the machines over at the park and whatnot, and he came in and he started helping us out and trying to carry him to a bench before he could do anything else. But yeah, well, there was a lot more that happened before then because it was, I don't know, like, this was all really weird and I didn't know what to do with it, but the other guy seemed to have like dealt with something like this before because he seemed a little bit more confident with the situation. I was just kind of standing there and I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay, well, maybe I can call 911, but apparently they couldn't do it because it's supposed to be the ambulance supposed to take care of that because I'm not 100% sure about the reason why, but apparently it's not their job, I guess. It was supposed to be the ambulance job to take care of that stuff. And what happens is if they do that, they're going to charge you probably thousands of dollars. And I don't think this guy had, or 1,000, or maybe just hundreds, not thousands. But I don't know. Because if you call the ambulance, they may take you to an emergency. They will probably take you to an emergency room as opposed to your apartment. Just how it is, and or urgent care room. But yeah, so we tried getting somebody, but they couldn't do it, so we had to carry him to a bench, and even us together, we couldn't do anything, but we didn't realize that there was a rental scooter, so there were two other guys that were walking that decided to help us out with carrying him even further, and then there was another guy that actually pointed out that there are rental scooters around here, because we didn't know of that. I didn't know of it, and yeah, so we we threw this guy on a freaking scooter. It just as like an aside here is like, this is my second time like in the past 2 weeks of having to take an old person to their apartment because the other person was carried because she was drunk and she was on medication, and that didn't mix well, and she also had MSA, so her legs were weak, and she just could not carry herself. So I had to carry her into her apartment after we had her Uber back with two other people that were tenants, guests in her house, because she has an Airbnb business going on. And yeah, so that happened too. And anyways, yeah, so this is my second time in the past 2 weeks of having to carry some old person into their apartment complex because of inconveniences and whatnot. So anyways, we had him on a scooter, and it was fun, It was just so weird. I was not expecting that to happen. And anyways, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I don't know, it was just so, I don't know, it just happened so quickly. I don't know how to process it. And yeah, so we took him, we had him on the scooter, we took him into the freight elevator, take him up to the 53rd floor. It was a tall building, mind you, and so I don't know, it was nice, and yeah, it was fun, sort of. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. That was just really weird. I don't know why this keeps happening to me, and I was in the background, kind of diffusing into the environment, and I was helping when I could, but I was also being a jokester because, like, in social situations, I tend to joke around a lot. I don't take anything seriously. I think most things are hysterical. I also laugh. I laugh at the most improper moments especially even in serious situations, I start laughing and it kind of looks bad. I don't know if they think I'm laughing at it. I'm not laughing at anybody. It's just a situation in general, so that's why I'm laughing. So I just think it's hysterical sometimes, so I can't help myself but laugh. And I don't know, it's like, I don't know, I just tend to do that. It's just who I am, I guess. I used to I had a coworker that would always ask me, it's like, why are you laughing? Because they don't see the for some reason they don't see the absurdity behind a lot of things that are happening. I just think a lot of things are just absurd and funny, in my opinion. Sometimes I don't understand why I'm laughing, but whatever. Yeah, so that happened, and I was just like, okay, well, I did that today, and I finally got back at 11 o'clock, and I had my lunch and everything, and my typical lunch is just eggs and whatnot, and the standard stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of interesting things have been happening, and I've been feeling a lot better. I still, again, like I said, I have a lot of energy. I forgot to meditate today, but I'm gonna do that. And yesterday, I still haven't applied for those administrative assistant jobs because I really just want a job at a park. I just want to be accepted at a park. That's what I really want right now, but I can't. Not everything can be perfect as of now, and that may be the thing that's an ideal for me as of now, but it may not happen, and that's fine, I guess. But I really want it. I really want a job at a park, a decent park. Maybe open space, because they do have a lot of open space in some of these parks over here, especially along the lake and whatnot. So we'll see. Whatever. So I mean, I'm still scouring the internet for a job and whatnot, and my hair's messy. I don't know what happened. I guess I went to the gym as well yesterday, and I had my my hat on. So, and I didn't take a shower after that. Wait, did I take a shower? Oh, I did take a shower after that. I don't know why my hair's so messy. I think I was like just scratching my head a lot last night, and well, I mean, I was rubbing my head a lot because of the fact that I could not sleep last night. For the life of me, I could not sleep. So I don't think I probably had like 3 hours of sleep last night, which is fine. I'm probably gonna crash later this afternoon, because I mean yesterday was hectic, and after that I actually took a nap too. I was like, holy crap, I was not expecting that, and yeah, I don't know. I wish I took the reins. I think the world is testing me to be a little bit more. Have initiative. I mean, I feel like I should have had more initiative in that situation, even though everybody was older than me and they seemed to be more confident than me. So that's fine. I'm hoping that if I, meld myself with the world more, I'm going to start being more confident. And I do feel a lot more confident. Like I tend to strut in and kind of do my own thing and whatnot. So I think people are also noticing that my confidence as well. They kind of look at me weirdly, or they nod at me, or they smile, or anything like that. So I mean, that's a good sign, I guess, because like when I was younger, I don't think people would have noticed me in that manner, if that makes sense. But it happened plenty of times in the gym where somebody would look at me and nod at me, or smile, or try to start a conversation. So that's cool. It's just like, as of now, sometimes I just don't feel like, especially at the gym, I didn't feel like talking, so I kind of had my headphones on and whatnot. So yeah, anyways, I'm being sidetracked again. What was I talking about? I guess I was talking about why I couldn't sleep, and the reason why is because, well, that, and then there was like, that person that I keep talking about, and they just keep running in my head, and I tried writing it down, it just keeps just looping. I don't know how to deal with it, so it's whatever. Yeah, and I I tend, again, I was thinking a lot, and I keep fantasizing about future outcomes and situations I may be in that will allow me to ease myself into getting to know that person, right? If I ever run into them again, which I think will happen. It's kind of a feeling, I guess. It's my intuition. And they know somebody in this apartment complex, if that's the case, or I don't even know if they live here, but whatever, something like that. I've mentioned it before, but they come here frequently. So, anyways, I think I'm going to apply to a few positions, or to at least surf the internet. Just keep looking and looking and looking, see if I find anything. And maybe I'll check out Clark Street again, just out of curiosity. And I don't know. That's I don't really have a lot going on today, but I've been feeling good. So that's always a good sign. I keep saying that I've been feeling a lot better, but just tired because, again, my mind it's still a mess, and I'm constantly thinking, and just everything that's been going on recently has been just hectic, very hectic. And I can't complain. This is what life is, right? It's supposed to be a mess, and I used to avoid it because I was afraid, and now I'm trying not to be afraid. And this is what happens when you face your fears, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I I told myself I was going to have some more plans for this week, and my forms for the DMV haven't come in yet, so I had to wait for that still. That's kind of on the back burner. And I said I was going to get a haircut soon, which I will. I mean, my hair's getting pretty long, and I still haven't gone to the library. That horticulture position, I don't know. I think they're probably going to find somebody better, even though I thought I wrote a pretty good cover letter. I could have been more specific about some things, but it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. I mean, yeah. It is what it is. Other than that, yeah, that's it, pretty much. I'm hoping to find more exciting things in this next couple of weeks. Keep my life interesting to some extent. But we'll see. I really, part of me, those guys actually seem like people I'd be comfortable being around and whatnot, actually connecting with and whatnot. Or, yeah, I'd want to be around. At least one of them was. Well, actually, two of them. You know what? Three of them. Yeah, all of them seemed really nice people. Of course they were, because they wanted to help me out with helping that guy out. Yeah, I mean, that was not a one-person job. So I'm glad we got him up there. But the funny thing is that he didn't want anybody to go into his apartment because his place was a mess. So he crawled into his room. So he did the rest, and whatever. I mean, that's what he wanted to do. So yeah. I think that's it. I don't really have any extra thoughts that I feel like sharing as of now. I really hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.